The smartest person in the room usually isn't the loudest one. It's the one quietly avoiding behaviors that slowly destroy clear thinking. And the dangerous part? Most of those behaviors feel completely normal. Sometimes they even feel intelligent. That's why people stay trapped in them for years without noticing. By the end of this video, you'll understand the behaviors intelligent people avoid at all costs, and why these small daily patterns quietly separate sharp minds from distracted ones. Chapter 1: The Illusion of Being Right. Intelligent people distrust certainty. Most people worship it. Psychologists call this the Dunning-Kruger effect. The less someone understands, the more convinced they become that they're correct. You see it everywhere. People arguing confidently about subjects they barely studied. Refusing feedback. Dismissing criticism instantly. Not because they're thinking clearly. Because their ego got involved before their logic did. And once that happens, the second behavior appears automatically: confirmation bias. The brain starts acting like a bodyguard. It searches for information that supports existing beliefs while quietly filtering out anything uncomfortable. So people think they're learning. But they're really just reinforcing the same mental loop over and over again. Intelligent people do something rare. They look for disconfirming evidence. Because they know confidence without self-awareness becomes blindness. Chapter 2: The Noise Trap. Being busy creates the illusion of importance. That's why so many people stay addicted to noise. Constant notifications. Endless multitasking. Filling every empty second with stimulation. Feels productive. But it's usually avoidance disguised as movement. Intelligent people separate activity from progress. Before doing something, they ask, does this actually move anything forward? Most people never ask that question. They spend entire days climbing ladders that lead nowhere. And the modern world rewards it. Every app is competing for attention. Every algorithm wants reaction, not reflection. That's why intelligent people protect focus aggressively. Because once attention becomes fragmented, clear thinking disappears with it. Chapter 3: Emotional Reactivity. Most people think intelligence is logical. But emotional control is often the real difference. Research on emotional intelligence shows high performers rarely react at emotional peaks. They pause. They process. Then they respond. That pause matters more than people realize. One impulsive message can damage a relationship. One emotional decision can destroy an opportunity. And usually the damage happens in seconds. That's the trap. Emotional reactions feel powerful in the moment because the brain confuses intensity with truth. But intelligent people understand something dangerous about emotions. They are temporary states pretending to be permanent conclusions. Chapter 4: The Ego That Stops Learning. The moment someone believes they've figured everything out, their growth slows down immediately. Intelligent people stay teachable. Zen philosophy calls this a beginner's mind, approaching life without assuming you already understand it. Because arrogance closes perception. Curiosity expands it. That's why intelligent people don't treat failure like an identity crisis. They treat it like feedback. Data. A mirror showing them where reality disagrees with their assumptions. Most people avoid that mirror. Smart people study it. Chapter 5: Comfort Slowly Rewrites Identity. This is the most dangerous behavior of all because it never feels dangerous while it's happening. Comfort operates quietly. One avoided conversation. One delayed risk. One excuse repeated so many times it starts sounding true. Behavioral psychology research shows highly self-aware people make better decisions because they recognize these patterns early. They notice their habits like a scientist watching data. Without denial. Without performance. Without pretending. Because you cannot change patterns you refuse to see. And over time, those invisible daily choices become identity. That's what separates people who simply sound intelligent from people who actually become wiser over time. Not talent. Not genetics. Patterns. Small behaviors repeated every day until they shape the way a person thinks, reacts, and lives. Start noticing them.